they never would. And all it got me was twice as lost when it all turned out the same. All that begging finally did somebody
Clay Walker's
good.
our guest. Clay, I don't want to get you in and have all this fun talking and forget to talk about the important stuff, which is the ride this weekend, tomorrow. The Band Against MS ride. Your battle with MS in 96, obviously in 2003 you started this. You want to help other people with MS.
I do. I've had MS 18 years, and I'm doing great. There's a lot of folks who are not doing so well. And so I get out, and this is, obviously I don't get paid to do this. It's really a lot of fun for me to give back to the community and to share my triumphs with people and to encourage them to do the same. Our ride is tomorrow, starting at 8 a.m., and it's free. It's open to the public. We had over 1,000 riders last year. We're expecting the same or more this year.
They go to the website?
Yeah, they go to the website, bandagainstms.org, bandagainstms.org, or claywalker.com, either one.
And you're going to be there?
I'm going to be there. I'm going to be riding. I'll be singing the anthem to start the morning off. I'm going to go around and meet a lot of the folks who are riding in the ride. I'm going to take a golf cart and kind of do a little tour through all the folks. Because last year I didn't get to see everyone. It's almost impossible. But this year I'm going to make a big effort. And it's also, there's a thing that people ask me why I'm doing so well. And it's not difficult to explain to them why. It's just if they want to make a choice to do it, what I've done or not, and that is staying current with the neurologist, with a really good neurologist. And we have the best neurologist in the world here in Houston, and I know there's a lot of folks listening from around the country, Baton Rouge, Biloxi, New York, you can name all the towns, but this is a serious disease that can affect people in a very bad way. So,
who's your neurologist?
Jerry Walensky, and he's amazing. As a matter of fact, by staying current with the guy, I'll give an example. I didn't know this, but a few weeks ago he called me and he said, "Okay, you've been taking a shot every day for 15 years, and you get to go to 3 times a week." And I was like, "You're joking me." So,
Do you give yourself the shot?
I give myself the shot. So,
thigh, butt, where?
I rotate it around. I'll go with thighs, then butt. I don't like to do it in the stomach or arms.
My dad's is a very severe diabetic, and he did 5 shots a day. And when they came out with the pump, man, it just changed his life.
It does, and that's what I'm. It's just one of the reasons why I'm telling people to stay current. But the biggest thing is to know anything new that's coming down the line. I think we're going to have a cure for MS, but until we do, it's important to stay healthy. And keep yourself going, keep moving. That's what the ride is about too. It encourages not only the people who have MS to come out and ride and to communicate, but also their families, because this is a very personal. All diseases are personal. It affects a lot of people, and the best way that I think a person who has MS can show their family that they love them is by doing everything they can for the MS.
How have you changed your life since '96? Your course of treatment and those sorts of things.
Well, the first medication that I got on didn't work. So about 2 years later, I started this once a day called Copaxone, and I had not heard of it until that point. But if I would have quit after that first medication didn't work, then I probably wouldn't be sitting in this chair right now. And that was a big move for me because nobody likes shots, especially me. But this, it ended up not being so bad, and now that I know that it's 3 times a week, this will be the second change. It would be the same medication, just less times you have to give it. So in that way, I'm blessed that there was something there, that I could take. A lot of folks just they give up, or they're not looking. And fortunately, I stayed looking. And if I could say this again, stay current with a neurologist. Go in once a year if you can. I drag my feet sometimes. My neurologist will call me. He'll say, "Haven't seen you. What's going on? I'm going to cancel your prescription." I'm like, "Okay."
I'm on my way.
You hear those feet coming, but I'm in a happy place, man. I've got 5 kids. I got 3 young ones. I got a 5-year-old boy, William, and Mimi, and there's 4. And Elijah's 7 months old, and all my kids are Texans.
They play music?
They
The 7-month-old is who
The 7-month-old actually plays drums. It's pretty cute. My oldest girl, McClay, is a great singer, and Skylar likes basketball. She doesn't want anything to do with music, but the music stuff is I think some of my kids will probably pick it up. I don't push it. They see me do it and they dig it. I think this morning I was getting ready to come in for this interview, and my young son, who's 7 months old, was dancing and singing. 7 months old. And my wife looks at her, she goes, "He's the next Justin Timberlake." And I looked at her and I said, "Excuse me." And I kind of tipped my cowboy hat.
What about the next Clay Walker here? You're talking to Clay Walker.
His name's Elijah. He's got a cool name too. I found out there's this whiskey. His middle name's Craig, after her maiden name. And his name's Elijah Craig. There's a bourbon called Elijah Craig. I didn't know it. So one of my buddies sent me a picture of it.
There's a song there somewhere.
There is. So tell me something. I got to know this. You and I are the exact same age, and come from the same neck of the woods.
Mm-hmm.
What does it feel like knowing that millions of people hear you every week, and the power behind that microphone?
You tell me. That's your life story.
Man, you're giving me the chance to come in here and say,
"Oh, it's
hello to
fun."
the folks
I
about
will
MS.
tell you, Clay, meeting listeners is the funnest thing, because I will be out and I will be tired and I won't want to talk to somebody. And I'm sure you have this with people who listen to your music. I don't like the word fan, because they're just listeners. I'm just what they're listening to at that moment.
I call them FAMs, F-A-M.
There you go, because they're part of your family.
Yeah.
And people will come up to me and they'll say, "You don't know me," and they start telling you their story. And you look down and they're missing 2 of their fingers, and their wife left them, and they took in, another family, and you, as you start probing, you realize this guy is a hero. I mean, this is a modern day hero, and he's wearing a work shirt, and it's got his name on it, and he's got grease all over him, and you go, "Man, this guy's got a tough life, and I get to sit in the air conditioning and talk on the radio. How lucky am I?"
And have
How lucky are you?
perfect hair.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I mean, like whoever's
I'll take that from you.
Whoever's combing your hair, I mean, they're doing a great job. No, but
Hey, at our age, I'm just glad to have some hair. Website, Band Against MS.
.org.
BandAgainstMS.org. You want to hang out with Clay Walker and ride your bike? You wear your hat while you ride?
I wear a hat.
You wear a hat?
Just not this hat. I mean,
That is tomorrow. It starts from the.
It's meant for protection. But with all that hair you have, I mean, they could just pat it. You won't have to worry about a helmet.
Houston Oaks Country Club tomorrow, Saturday, February 1st. It's the Band Against MS ride.
You want
Thanks
to
for
talk
being with us,
politics?
Clay. We're out of time.
We're not talking politics.
Come back at 5. Can you
Great,
come back at 5?
Great, man.
All right,
No, I won't be here. But good luck.